Hey guys, Pete Large Caliber Constrictors. Time for another video. It's been a couple of weeks. It's been really busy around here. My son just bought a house. We've been helping him move in this weekend. We were helping him move in, and just the whole closing thing and all the bullcrap that we've all been going through. The realtor needs this and that. It's just kind of a pain. Now I know why people hate buying houses. So hopefully my wife and I never have to do that. So anyway, moving on, we're going to go and talk about Tazzy here. Tazzy's been having some issues here lately. I haven't said anything about it yet because we're not exactly sure what's going on. So he's been to the vet twice, and the vet has checked him out. He get x-rays. This last time he was there, they were able to get blood, so we're waiting on some blood work to come back in the next 4 or 5 days. What he's been doing is he'll take his rat and he'll eat it, he'll kill it. He gets frozen thawed or live. Occasionally I feed him live because it's some enrichment for him. He enjoys it. But most of the time, 95% of the time, he gets frozen thawed. I usually get the frozen thaws from either Rodent Pro or I'll get them from the local pet store here, big chain pet supplies. And he's been regurgitating the rat. Sometimes the very next day, other times 5, 6, 7 days later, partially digested rat. And we're not sure what's going on. The vet seems to think it may be a bacterial thing, or he's not. The x-rays were good. There's no tumors, there's no masses, no anything. Everything looked good there. There's no deformities in his bones. He's healthy. He's moving around. I still pull him out. I brought him home. He actually stayed the night at the vet. That was the first time he's ever been away from the house here and away from his dad. And he stayed the night because they wanted to see him that following morning, and I couldn't. I had to work. So we decided I would drop him off and they would check him out then. I told them I didn't want them to sedate him. I was kind of dead set against that. I really didn't want them to do that, and they did not have to. They got blood from him, so they sent that out. The only thing they saw in the x-rays was he had some poop still inside of him, so he's got a poop. So that's about it. Other than that, he's been drinking water. He's active. Nothing's changed in his enclosure. Everything's pretty much the same. So we're still waiting to find out what's going on with Tazzy. Tazzy, if anybody doesn't know, is my blood python. I've had him since, when was it, 2012? I got Tazzy as a baby. So he's pushing 10, he's pushing 11 years old now. Of course, my phone goes off. So yeah, we're not sure what's going on with him yet. When I do find out, I will make sure I put a video up here and let you guys know what's going on. Yeah, he's not really losing any weight. Other than the fact that he's only eaten kept one meal down in the last month and a half. I fed him every 2 weeks, just like clockwork. I skipped the last meal before the vet. The vet said to just wait it out for an extra week. He didn't poop or anything, he didn't pass anything, so we're not sure what's going on with him. If anybody's got any ideas, he's not lethargic. He's still, he's still Taz. He's still normal. He hasn't changed at all, other than him spitting up the rats. And this just started out of the blue, about 2 months ago. So, and I didn't want to say anything about it until we actually knew what was going on. Well, I'm saying something now because hopefully we find out. We finally got some blood work going. At first I thought it was just a thing. He threw up the rat, okay. He's never done that before, so we'll keep an eye on him. So we waited another 2 weeks. He ate that rat. He kept it down for like 6 days that time, I think. Then he spit it back up. So hopefully Tazzy's he's okay, and there's nothing that I really need to worry about. So he ate, what day was that? He came back home on Thursday of last week. I fed him Thursday of last week. Here we are Monday. He still has kept the rat down. So hopefully he digests this one and keeps it down. If he does, I'll try again next week and feed him another rat. And they're only medium rats this time. They're not the large rats. And if because I don't want to get him too much and upset his stomach more than what it is. But yeah, that's Tazzy. So moving on to our next thing I want to talk about. Breeding season's going full swing now. Boys have been in the tubs twice so far from the start of the season. We just pulled them. The last boy came out today. Was Tyr. He is our Enchi leopard. Pardon me, I got an itch. Enchi leopard, 100% het ghost, 50% het sunset pied male. He is from Captive Bred Specialties, and he is being paired to Serenity. She is our Firefly Ghost from Wilbanks Captive Bred Reptiles. She was one of our first that ever came here when large caliber started. She was one of the first 5 that we got. And Serenity is a pastel fire ghost, visual ghost female. So I'm hoping to get some visual ghosts, Enchi leopard, fire, pastel, or firefly Enchi leopards. That would be cool. Ghosts, visual ghosts. And the ones that are not visual, they will all be 100% het for ghosts. And possible het sunset pied. So, yeah. And then maybe next season we may try and pair him with a pied also and see if we can get some pieds and prove him out for pied. And then maybe the season after that we'll do some sunset possibly if we can get our hands on one of those. Because as everyone knows, sunsets are very expensive. We can't get one because we can't right now because we can't afford it. But soon, someday. Been saving my pennies and my dimes, so we'll see. It'll take a while, but we'll get there. And so December 10th, we're going to be in Kankakee, Illinois. And we're going to be doing a show in Kankakee. It'll be Reptile Expos, or Midwest Expos. Reptile Extravaganza is going to have their show in Kankakee. And that will be only on December 10th. So we're going to be there. I'll be there that day vending. And if you're out in the area, come see us, come say hi. Or just come by, wave, and I'll wave back. And yeah, so I'm gonna have 19 hatchlings there, and we're gonna have a good time. I've never been to that one, so it'll be a first for me, and it'll be the last show we do this year. Next year we'll probably won't start doing shows if we have any hatchlings left, which we probably will from the way things have been going. Maybe in February, because they're going to start back up in January. They're not going to have any this next month in December because of the holidays. And in Valparaiso, I'm sorry. The Valparaiso show will not happen next month because of the holiday, Christmas. And then in January, at the end of January, that's when they'll start up again. So, yeah, other than that, everything's been going good. Tazzy's he's sitting here looking at me right now in his tank. He's doing okay though. I mean, yeah. Not sure what's going on with him though. So hopefully, fingers crossed, is nothing too drastic. Like I said, they didn't see anything on the x-rays. They showed me the x-rays and the x-rays were clear. He looked good. He still weighs a decent weight. He is 13 pounds, 13 ounces. He was, at the first time he went to the vet, and when we went back a week and a half later for our next appointment, and he was still 13 pounds, 13 ounces. I mean, it hasn't changed at all. So I'm hoping he starts eating again and keeping it down on a regular basis and not throwing up the rat. We'll see though. Like I said, he's sitting there laying on his water dish looking at me. But he's not eating today. It's not his feed day. Frey's not eating today. It's not her feed day because she ate the same. I fed her the same day I fed Tazzy, which was last Thursday. I will feed her probably again next week, or I may feed her again in a couple of days. We'll see. She's eyeballing me also behind me. But yeah, everything's going good. As always, guys, I hope everyone's doing well. This is just kind of an update video, I guess you would call it. Go check us out on TikTok. Go check us out on Instagram. Go check out our Facebook, Large Caliber Constrictors on Facebook. Go check out Patreon if you want to help support the channel. I'm going to shoot a video for Patreon here right after I get off here. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell notification, set it to all so you know when I put up a new video. Oh, yes. I just ordered a new drone. It's a DJI Mini, Mavic Mini 2. They don't call it the Mavic Mini anymore, so it's a Mini 2. And then I'm going to be using that for some B-roll, I guess you would call it, and checking that out. I've got a couple drones already. It's kind of really hard to get time to fly. I can't really fly here in town where I live. I have to go out in the country and fly, or go out of the city limits. But I do fly. I do have, my other channel has a couple videos up of my drone flights. Words are so hard. So yeah, I'm gonna get that in. I'm gonna, you know, play with it, get used to flying it, and then I'll throw up some clips on here at some point. I may even, I don't know, might even do a new beginning for the videos. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But meantime, guys, happy Thanksgiving. I hope everyone has a safe and happy Thanksgiving and eat lots of food. Just don't eat so much you get sick. And yeah, I'll see everybody in the next video, guys. Bye.